All right, Schlockmeister fans, we're going to finish off the Halloween series, at least thus far. Halloween Ends. Let's check it out. The movie starts out in the year 2019, I believe. 2009, I believe, actually. That's Corey. He's the babysitter here. So the kid turns out to be a little terror, and Corey's looking for him now. He's hiding. Well, Jeremy leads him up to the attic and locks him in. And then something horrible happens. He pushes the door open, which
What was that?
hits the kid, Jeremy, who falls to his death.
Michael Myers was pure evil.
We have a recap
He took
from
our
Lori.
dreams and turned them into nightmares.
She's writing her memoirs.
It has been 4 years since I last saw my monster.
It's 2023 now.
So here I am, a survivor.
So that kid Corey now, 4 years later, gets bullied by everybody because of the accident, even though he was acquitted.
So do you want to do it? You want me to?
He gets rescued by Lori, who's also had her own issues over the years. He broke his hand or hurt his hand in that bullying incident, and that's Allison, Lori's granddaughter. She's like a nurse or something. Anyway, after meeting in the nurse's office or doctor's office, the two of them kind of start hanging out a little bit.
On a goddamn automobile. Fucking cheese.
For killing my son? Every day, energy.
Jeremy's mom.
Your fucking project, Allison!
Corey, I know. Okay, I know what it's like to have everybody looking at you.
Corey has to run in with those bullies again. He's got a knife to protect himself this time.
Murder, same way you killed that kid.
Struggle ensues, and he tosses him off the bridge. He's not dead, but he's not okay. And then things get weird. As a homeless man looks on, somebody drags Corey into a sewer. Guess who that somebody is? It's Michael. I guess he's been living in the sewer for 4 years? But he's not going to kill him. Apparently he infected Michael with his evil. I'm sorry, Michael infected Corey with his evil. Corey comes out and he stabs the homeless man who was harassing him, killing him.
Okay, you're good. Well, let me tell you, it's change your mind.
She said we're good.
He gets harassed wherever he goes. That was a former boyfriend of hers.
Oh, match.
So Corey lured the ex-boyfriend down to the sewers, where Michael promptly kills him. They're in cahoots. So this woman got the promotion over Allison
Is there a doctor in the house?
because she's sleeping with the doctor. There goes the doctor. That's not Michael, that's Corey. But this is Michael. Seems like he and Corey are working together now.
Right now! Get out of my house!
That's Corey's mom. She's not very nice.
Oh no, no. And I will not let her get hurt. So stay the fuck away.
You started this!
She wants him to stay away from Allison. Corey wants to leave. He wants Allison to come with him.
She wants to kill me.
What?
Yeah, I can't take it anymore.
Do what? You're stalking him now?
No.
And you're threatening him. What did you say
I
to
see
him?
the same thing in him that I saw in Michael.
Michael Myers is who you are.
Oh my god!
We're in a little junkyard here that Corey works at with his dad.
What's wrong? Billy's dead!
And the bullies are dropping like flies. Meanwhile, back at Corey's mom's house,
hotline is open and we are taking requests.
Michael kills a DJ. Cuts his tongue off.
Did you really think I'd kill myself?
So Corey is like possessed with the evil of Michael, and he stabbed himself in the neck just as Allison comes home. Allison's gonna think her mom killed him. Michael is not dead. But it looks like Corey's about to be. We have, of course, a final climactic fight between Laurie and Michael in the kitchen. She basically gets the upper hand here and crucifies him to the table.
You're just a man who's about to stop breathing.
Allison realizes that her mother didn't kill Corey. They're gonna kill him together.
Michael.
This is Laurie's new love interest, I believe.
He's dead.
Not dead enough.
So they tie him to the roof of the car. With the whole city of Haddonfield following him, they go to a place where an industrial shredder lives. I don't know how Michael's going to get out of this one, but he's toast now.
The events of Haddonfield that created so much violence and bloodshed finally had resolve.
All right, that's it. I've made it through all 13 Halloween movies. Again, this was the, I guess the sequel trilogy, I guess, that came out in the last 5 years or so. Halloween, Halloween Ends, and Halloween Kills, and Halloween Ends. I saw this once before when I bought it. I hadn't seen it since, but it wasn't that long ago, to be honest with you. So this wraps up the final trilogy where, again, at the end of part 2 of this trilogy, Halloween Kills, Michael was believed to be alive, and of course he is. Apparently he's been living in a sewer for 4 years. There's another story about this kid named Corey who accidentally killed the kid he was babysitting for. It was totally accidental. He kicked the door open and the kid fell down 3 flights basically. 3 stories. 4 years later, Corey's getting bullied all the time, even though he was acquitted from any criminal charges. There's been no sign of Michael at all. Laurie seems to be happy. She's usually pretty obsessed with Michael in the other films, like Michael, he's coming back, we gotta be ready. None of that's going on. In fact, she's writing her memoirs about her story. She's living with her granddaughter, Allison. She seems to be pretty happy. She even finds a romantic interest that she wants to rekindle. But Corey at one point gets bullied by these guys, gets thrown over a bridge, sees a homeless man, and then he gets dragged into the sewer by an unseen something. That unseen something turned out to be Michael, and I guess Michael somehow infused his evil into Corey, and as he was choking him, he let him go. Corey goes out, confronts that homeless man who was harassing him a little bit, and he kills him, pulls out a knife and kills the guy. And next thing you know, Corey is hooking up with Allison, and then he goes to get revenge on all the bullies. He brings one of them down. Actually, it's a different bully. It's an ex-boyfriend of Allison's. Gets him down to the sewer, drags him down there so Michael can kill him. So they're kind of like in cahoots. It's kind of like, hey, I'll bring you some victims. You kill them. And then Michael comes out, and I guess maybe Michael's getting stronger. I don't know. But then the two of them are kind of working together. They go into a house, and Michael shows up. Michael kills. Eventually, Laurie figures out what's going on, and Michael's back again. You know there's going to be an ultimate confrontation between them. Corey is like possessed, and he stabs himself in the neck at one point to make it look like Laurie stabbed him just when Allison comes in to freak Allison out. But Allison eventually comes to her senses and realizes that her mother didn't do that. Michael shows up and actually crushes Corey's or breaks his neck and kills him. And then Michael and Laurie have their ultimate confrontation in the kitchen. Laurie gets the upper hand, manages to basically crucify Michael to this table by pounding like some forks or screwdrivers into his hand, so he's stuck in the table, and then he knocks the refrigerator on top of him. And then she slowly slices his neck. Then Allison shows up, and they slice his wrist, and she announces to her new love interest, Michael's dead. And Allison says, not dead enough. So they put him on top of a car. They go down to this industrial shredder at this junkyard. I think it's where Corey was working, actually. The whole city of Haddonfield follows him. She puts Michael on the conveyor belt, turns on the shredder, and shreds Michael's body into pieces. And that's basically how our movie ends. That's Halloween Ends. So there you go. This movie was kind of interesting because Michael doesn't show up until like 45 minutes into the film, and he's weak. It's like they're trying to like pass the torch maybe to Corey for future Halloween movies. I don't know, but I can't imagine that's going to be the case because, again, the Halloween Ends were supposed to be done. I haven't read up to see if they're planning any more sequels, but come on, this has been going on since 1978. It's been 45 years. Of course there's going to be some more Halloween movies. Are there going to be a reboot? Somehow a sequel? I don't know. Will Jamie Lee Curtis be involved again? Or is it just they're just going to pick up? Who the hell knows what's going to happen next? But you know Michael's not gone for good. He just can't be. So anyway, that's Halloween Ends. I didn't mind the film. Just a slightly different take with Corey being the main killer, at least for a while, until Michael showed up. So again, I don't know what to expect in the future. So that's Halloween Ends. I will leave a link to something down below, probably a Blu-ray, and click it. I mean, if you've watched the first 12 films, you got to watch part 13, right? Check it out. Leave some comments. It's Halloween Ends. Watch it. Bye.